Hello students, this is your first lecture of the subject integral equation. So first of all we start with our first chapter, introductory concepts, and the definition is an integral equation. This is an definition of an integral equation. What is an concept of integral equation? So the definition is an integral equation is an equation in which the positive unknown function u of x to be determined appears under the integral sign. A typical form of an integral equation in e of x is of the form, this form. Okay, so first of all, what is an integral equation? The integral equation is an equation which is consisting of an unknown function e of x. Okay, in that integral equation there is an unknown function e of x to be determined appears under the integral sign and which is present under the integral sign. Okay, and the typical form of this integral equation is like this: u of x is equal to f of x plus integral alpha x to beta x kxt u of t dt. This is a typical form of the integral equation. And look at here, this u of x, here there is a function of an u of t. There is no matter the function is x or the function is of an t. Okay, so here the unknown function u of x is appear under the integral sign. Okay, so this is a typical form of the integral equation where kxt is called as a kernel of the integral equation and alpha x and beta x are the limits of the integral equation. Okay, so here the kxt which is present under the integral sign, this is nothing but the kernel of the integral equation, and alpha x and beta x are the limit of the integration. Look at here, alpha x and beta x, these are nothing but the limits of the integral equation. So this form of equation is said to be an integral equation. So the next is classification of an linear integral equation. Okay, what is a classification of an linear integral equation? There are two main types of linear integral equation, and these are the Fredholm linear integral equation and Volterra integral equation, and the four related types. There are two main kinds of an integral equation: Fredholm, and second one is an Volterra integral equation. And depending on the Fredholm and Volterra integral equation, there are the four another types of related integral equation. So the first is Fredholm integral equation, second is Volterra integral equation, third is integro differential equation, which is depend on these two. These are two main integral equation and depend on these two. These are the four related. Then the third one is integro differential equation, fourth one is singular integral equations, then fifth one is Volterra Fredholm integral equation, and sixth one is Volterra Fredholm integro differential equation. Okay, one by one we can take this. Okay, so first of all we look at the first two main kinds of an integral equation: Fredholm integral equation, and second is a Volterra integral equation. So the first is Fredholm linear integral equation. The standard form of Fredholm integral equation, where the limits of integration a and b are constants, are given by the form. Okay, the form of an Fredholm linear integral equation is phi of x into u of x is equal to f of x plus lambda integral a to b kxt u of t dt, where a less equal x less equal a less equal x and t less equal b. Okay, so the what is an standard form? This is standard form of the Fredholm integral equation at the limits. Look at here, the limits a and b are nothing but the constant numbers. Okay, so this is the standard form of the Fredholm linear integral equation. You have to remember it. Okay, where kernel of the integral equation kxt and the function f of x are given in the advance, where k of xt is nothing but the kernel of the linear integral equation. Lambda is a parameter. Okay, here lambda which is present outside the integral sign is nothing but the parameter. Equation a is called as a linear because the unknown function u of x under the integral sign occurs linearly. That is the power of an u of x is an 1. Okay, this is nothing but we call it as an equation a. And the equation, look at the equation a, the unknown function u of x, here u of x or here u of t is given. U of t is the unknown function and this is whose power is 1. Okay, so what is a linear equation? Linear equation is an equation whose power is 1. So look at here, u of t has an power 1. Therefore, this integral equation is said to be a linear integral equation, because this equation is depends on the unknown function u of x, and here the unknown function u of x has an power 1. Since it is an linear, so this equation is said to be a linear integral equation, and therefore this is said to be an Fredholm linear integral equation. So the standard form of the Fredholm linear equation is this: phi of x into u of x is equal to f of x plus lambda integral a to b kx t u of t dt for a less equal x and t less equal b. Okay, and here the function u of t is an linear, is occur in the linear form, that is whose power is 1, so that this equation is said to be an Fredholm linear integral equation. Now the next one is the value of phi of x will give the following kinds of Fredholm linear integral equation. Now put the values of an phi of x, we get the following equation. First is, if phi of x is equal to 0, equation A becomes, here in the equation A we put phi of x is equal to 0. Put here phi of x is equal to 0, this LHS term becomes 0. Therefore we get f of x plus lambda integral a to b kx t u of t dt should be equal to 0. Okay, so if we put phi of x is equal to 0, that equation becomes f of x plus lambda integral a to b kx t u of t dt is equal to 0. Suppose this is equation first. This integral equation is called as a Fredholm integral equation of the first kind, and this kind of equation is said to be an Fredholm integral equation of the first kind. Okay, now if phi of x is equal to 1, now in the equation A we put phi of x is equal to 1. So what is an equation A becomes, this is your equation A. Okay, this is your equation A. Now put phi of x is equal to 1, put here phi of x is equal to 1, so this is u of x is equal to f of x plus lambda integral a to b kx t u of d dt for a less equal x and t less equal b. So the equation is u of x is equal to f of x plus lambda integral a to b kx t u of t dt. Suppose this is your equation second, and this integral equation is called as a Fredholm integral equation of the second kind. Okay, so this integral equation is said to be an Fredholm integral equation of the second kind. Therefore, in the Fredholm integral equation of the first kind, unknown function u of x appears only under the integral sign, while in the Fredholm integral equation of the second kind, if the unknown function u of x appears inside and outside the integral sign. Okay, so look at the equation first. What is our equation first? This is our equation first. Okay, in the first kind of an Fredholm linear integral equation, the unknown function u of x, here is u of t, the unknown function u of t is appear under only the integral sign. Okay, and in the second kind of an integral equation, in the second kind the unknown function u of t should be appear outside as well as inside of the integral sign. Okay, so this is all about the Fredholm integral equation of the first kind and the second kind. You have to remember the forms of this Fredholm linear integral equation, either it is of the first kind or the second kind integral equation. Okay, so the next is an Volterra linear integral equation. This is a second main kind of an linear integral equation. So what is this? The standard form of an Volterra linear integral equation, where the limits of integration are the functions of x rather than the constants are of the function. Okay, the form is same: phi of x into u of x is equal to f of x plus lambda integral a to x xt into u of t dt. Okay, suppose this is an equation B. Now look at here in the Fredholm linear integral equation, the limits of the integration are nothing but the constants a and b. While look at in the Volterra linear integral equation, the limits are changed. The limits are a and the x. That is, one limit is constant and the another is a variable x. Okay, so this is the main difference in the Volterra and Fredholm linear equation. In the Fredholm linear integral equation, the limits are the constants a and b, while in the Volterra linear integral equation, the limits are the one is constant a and the another is a variable x. Okay, so where the unknown function u of x under the integral sign occurs linearly. As usual, here the function u of t is nothing but the linear, means its power is 1, so it is an linear function, and therefore this equation is said to be an linear integral equation and the Volterra linear integral equation. Now equation B considered to be a special case of the Fredholm integral equation, where the kernel kxt vanishes for t greater than x and x range of the integration close interval ab, and this is nothing but the considered to be an special case, any special case of the Fredholm, first kind of an integral equation, Fredholm integral equation. But when kernel of xt vanishes for t greater than x, where this kernel is vanishes for the limit or the variable for t greater than x, where x is an range of the integration in the closed interval ab. Now the Volterra integral equation is of the two kind depending upon the value of the phi of x. As in the first kind Fredholm integral equation, depending on the value of an phi of x, Volterra integral equation is also of Volterra first kind of an Volterra integral equation and the second kind of an Volterra integral equation. Now put if phi of x is equal to 0, equation B becomes, put phi of x is equal to 0 in equation B, we get f of x plus lambda integral a to x kxt u of t dt is equal to 0. Suppose this is equation third, and this integral equation is called as an Volterra integral equation of the first kind, and this is said to be an Volterra integral equation of the first kind. And if we put phi of x is equal to 1 in the equation B, we get u of x is equal to f of x plus lambda integral a to x k xt u of t dt. Okay, and this type of integral equation is called as a Volterra integral equation of the second kind, and this type of integral equation is an Volterra integral equation of the second kind. In the Volterra integral equation of the first kind, if the unknown function u of x appears only under the integral sign, so how we determine this, if we have given any integral equation, this is an first kind of an Volterra integral equation or the second kind of an Volterra integral equation. Look at the unknown function u of x. If the unknown function u of x is appear only inside the integral sign, look at here in the first kind, the unknown function u of t is appear only on inside the integral sign, so this kind of integral equation is Volterra integral equation of the first kind. And if the unknown function u of x is appear inside as well as an outside of an integral equation, so integral sign, so this kind of an integral equation is an Volterra integral equation of the second kind. So these are the two main linear integral equation, Fredholm integral equation and the linear integral equation. So in this lecture we cover the definition of an integral equation, then two main kinds of an linear integral equation, which are the Fredholm linear integral equation and the second one is an Volterra linear integral equation. In next lecture we put forth the another part of this chapter.